Hey guys, Jim Bass Group and Real Estate Teams with your weekly real estate update. So the hot topic for today is the appraisal gap. We've been getting a lot of questions about the appraisal gap, what it is, how does it impact me, what can I do about it? So we've talked about Simple Economics 101 multiple times, right? Limited supply creates higher demand, uh, drives prices up. So in an appreciating market, values will trail because the under contracts have not actually gone to settlement yet. And the appraisers primarily only use sold properties, things that are already gone to settlement. So when we're in a slow contract to settlement timeline, 45, 55, 60 days, it creates a little bit of lag as far as that's concerned. So with prices rising in recent months, it's increasingly common that the appraisal goals or appraisal values are coming in lower than the actual contract sales price. However, buyer demand is so high, they are willing to pay that difference. And that's kind of what the appraisal gap is. What, what a ready, willing, and able buyer will pay above and beyond what the bank's appraiser basically thinks the property is worth. So the banks are held as a third-party objective. They are required to represent the bank. They're a guarantee if for whatever reason a buyer would default that the bank has an asset that they can resell as far as that's concerned. So what CoreLogic is telling us, and they're a national loan servicer, is that the range of appraisal gap in January, it was 13% nationally. I don't think it's quite that strong here. Now it's about 20%, again, nationally. Again, I don't think it's that strong here. We're not seeing it quite that big. So it gets to be case by case, more competitive markets, sometimes higher prices, sold after um, commodities, the gap could be a little bit larger. Hence the reason that you need somebody super dialed in, super versed in helping you understand current market value. As I've said many times, we have an in-house 22-year licensed staff appraiser on our team that her and I don't always agree on values. So I'm working hard to represent sellers, making sure we get the most amount of money. Unless I'm representing the buyer, then I want to make sure they're getting the best deal. So I can fight both sides of that angle. Again, before you enter into a conversation with a builder, we are the first conversation you want to have. So again, experience isn't expensive, it's priceless, especially when we have appraisal gaps between 13 and 20%. So Jim Bass Group and Real Estate Teams with your weekly real estate update. 301-695-0000, the easiest number in real estate. Brokers 301-695-3020.